Hello everyone and welcome back to Tai Chi Technique. I'm your host Ellie and this is our master, Master Zhu. 老师好.
大家好.
We're glad that you could join us today. Today we're going to be reviewing 3 moves, Dao Quan Gong, Bai He Liang Qi and Xie Xing. We will also be learning 4 new moves, but not to worry because you've already come across 2 of them before. So let's begin with a review of Dao Quan Gong. Your left leg steps backwards like a Zhou Gong Bu. Meanwhile, your right fist turns into an open palm. Your right palm then pushes out from your left chest with your left palm facing upwards. Then, draw an arc with your right palm to your left waist while your right foot turns left slightly on its heel. Your right foot then steps backwards like a Yo Gong Bu. Meanwhile, your left hand draws an arc to your left ear and pushes out to the front. Your right palm needs to be facing upwards as it draws an arc to your right waist. Your left foot then turns out slightly on its heel to the right. Your left leg then steps backwards like a Zhou Gong Bu. Meanwhile, your right hand draws an arc to your right ear and pushes out to the front. Your left palm must be facing upwards as you draw an arc to your left waist. Your right foot then turns left slightly on its heel. Okay, hopefully that review was worthwhile, but it will still need a lot of practice at home. Let's move on to move number 2 of today, called Bai He Liang Qi. We've already learned this move before, but as always, this version is slightly different. Your right leg is then brought forward towards your left leg before stepping out to the right. Your left hand draws an arc to your left ear and then moves down to cross over with your right hand in the front left side of your chest. Then your weight shifts to your right leg while both hands open up. Right hand moving upwards and your left hand moving downwards. Then your left foot steps backwards and turns into a Bai He Liang Qi position. Okay, now we can review the final movement of today, Xie Xing. And this Xie Xing is exactly like the one we've already learnt. Master Zhu has just told us to begin from the last position of Bai He Liang Qi. Your body turns left with your weight on your lower leg and your right palm facing upwards and your left palm facing downwards. Both hands then move to your lower left. Your body then turns right with your right hand pushing down and drawing an arc to the right side of your body. Then your left hand lifts up high on your left side with your palms facing upwards. Then step out on your left leg like a Yo Gong Bu. Keep your right hand behind your right ear and your left hand in a standing palm by the right of your chest. Then shift your weight from your left leg to your right leg and turn your body left slightly. When you turn your body left, make your hand into a hook formation and keep it by the left side of your body. Move your hand down from your ear to your shoulder and then push it across your body, opening up with your palm facing forward. Look at your right hand. Then slowly sink your body and look into the distance. Okay, with those moves polished, we're able to move on to the first new movement of today, Shang Tong Bei. Now this move is tricky, so make sure you listen and watch carefully. Firstly, keep your weight on your right leg and keep both hands holding back by the left side of your chest. Both hands need to face back to back, like this. Then shift your weight back to your left leg and with both hands draw an arc to the front of your left knee. Then both hands rise up to shoulder level with your left hand in front and your right hand back. Then your hands move downwards in a sweeping motion while your left leg steps backwards like a zogongbu. Meanwhile, your right hand draws an arc from top to bottom and stops by your right abdomen. Your left hand stays back by your left waist. Then your right foot turns left slightly on its heel while your weight shifts to your right leg and your left hand moves up to shoulder level. Your right palm should be facing upwards and stays by your right abdomen. Your left leg then steps to the front while you quickly change your weight onto your left leg. Your left hand presses down by your left hip while your right palm faces upwards and your right hand moves across the center of your body. Your left foot then turns to the right as your body sinks slowly. Your right hand holds back by your left ear while your left palm faces upwards and moves to shoulder height. Your left foot then turns to the left as your body turns from right to left and your hands spread out from your head. Both palms face each other with your left hand in front and your right hand back. Both hands hold back by your right abdomen. When your right foot touches the ground hard, then shift your weight quickly onto your right leg. That movement will need a lot of practice. I think it's definitely worth having another review of it with Master Zhu. But make sure you pay attention to your footwork and the specific hand gestures.
Firstly, shift your weight to your right leg while both hands hold back together in front of the left side of your chest. Both hands draw an arc to the front of your left knee. Both hands rise up to shoulder level with your left hand in front and your right hand back. Then, both hands turn downwards and move in a sweeping motion. Your left leg steps backwards and turns into a zogongbu. Meanwhile, your right hand draws an arc from top to bottom while your left hand holds back to the left side of your waist. Your weight shifts to the right leg while your left hand moves to shoulder level. Then, turn your body right with both feet on their heels, starting from the left foot. Your left leg then steps to the front while your weight quickly changes back to your left leg. Meanwhile, your left palm presses down to your left hip while your right palm faces upwards. Your left foot then turns to the right on its heel, and your right hand holds back to your left ear. Your left palm faces upwards and moves up to shoulder level. Your left heel turns left while both hands spread out from your head. Both palms face each other with your left hand in front and your right hand holding back.
Okay, I hope that review helped clear up any problems you might still have. Are you ready to move on to the second new movement of today, Yang Shou Gong Quan? We've already learned this move, so Master Zhu will just review it for us. Do you remember Yang Shou Gong Quan? Now we're able to move on to the third movement of today, Liu Feng Se Bi. We've already learnt this move before, but this version is slightly different, so watch Master Zhu carefully. Start from the last position of Yang Shou Gong Quan. Move both fists to the left, turning them into open palms as they lift up. Your left foot then turns to the right as you step out with your right leg. Then move both hands down from your ear, across your body, and push forward with open palms facing forward. Your left foot then steps out, toes touching the ground first, like a shubu. Now let's move on to a review of single whip. We've already learnt this move before, so Master Ju will just recap it for us. Master Ju told us to keep our feet at shoulder width apart and to push our hands downwards with palms facing outwards. Make sure your center of gravity is on your left leg and that your right hand begins to turn clockwise slowly. Then switch your center of gravity back to your right leg while your right hand makes a hook formation. This is going to be brought slowly through your left palm and your right hands are going to stop just about shoulder height. Keep your left hand by your left waist and lift your left leg in front of your right foot, bending your right knee. Make sure you keep your weight on your right leg. Then lift your left leg, draw a circle with your knee and stretch it out to the left hand side. Make sure your eyes follow all your left hand's movements. When you finish, keep your eyes and head facing forward. Okay, that's all we have time for today. Next time we'll be dedicating the entire episode to a review of 11 movements, from pure shen chui through to single whip. We hope you can join us and we look forward to seeing you next time. 再见.